1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello, so my name is Joseph Trice, and this is my Any Old Bag Will Do speech. And the thing is, this is an any old bag, and this will lead me into my first item, which is miniature football that my parents caught at one of the games. And I felt as though this was a very important item to demonstrate my past, because football, I've played it since I was 5, and it really has helped shape me and define me my entire life. And I'm really glad that my parents made me start back when I was 5, because I feel as though if I didn't play it, I wouldn't be who I was today. And this past year, it's my senior year, and it wasn't one for the books, but I've enjoyed so many memories over my 4 years, because there's bonds that I've made with all of those guys on those teams that I'll never forget and I'll never be able to replace. So for my next item, I've got a book. And the thing is, when you hear about a football player who's played since he's 5, you think, oh, it's a jock. But I'm actually scholarly, and I'm in the top of my class. And I really enjoy to read. This book I'm reading right now is called Beautiful Creatures. I'm not that far into it, but from what I can tell, I'll be reading it a lot here in the coming future. And another book that I've recently read that I think is probably my favorite is Anthem, and it's a very futuristic book by Ayn Rand. And I really do enjoy to read, even though it might not look like it. Next item is going to be my pair of AirPods. And they're a little dirty, for sure. I've used them a lot, haven't cleaned them very much. But music, as these symbolize, I feel is an escape for me. And whenever you're doing 2-a-days in the summer, when it's 100 degrees, working a job, you need something to get away from it. And I really feel as though these define me, because music is something that's vital to me. If I didn't have it, I don't know what I'd do, because it's just such an important part of my life that I exercise every day. And a couple of my favorite artists here recently have been AJR, Mac Miller, and Zach Bryan. And I really feel like this shows my variety of music that I like to listen to, because all three are from drastically different genres, although I love to listen to each of them the same. And for my last pair of items, I've got my set of keys and a hat. Now you might be thinking, why did you bring a set of keys in your hat? Well, it's more about what's on this keys in this hat. See, on this hat, it's got UT, and on this keys, it's got Tennessee Tech. And I feel like these symbolize my future and the upcoming decision that I'm gonna have to make, because here in the very, very near future, which is scary to say, I'm gonna have to be going to college, and I plan to study mechanical engineering and lean into robotics and try to make a difference in the future through technology. But both of these schools definitely have their pros to me, and especially Tennessee Tech, since it's a very renowned engineering school. But I really am struggling with figuring out which one I want to go to. And I feel as though it's going to be a major decision in my life, and one that shapes it. But that's for the future. And this has been my Any Bag Will Do speech. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.